Okay guys, first up I'm going to show you the hardware I use to stream from. The hardware is really important because without it you cannot stream at the end of the day. Some of it is very essential for streaming, without it you cannot stream. Some of it is more of a necessity, a little bonus icing on the cake, but I highly advise it. It makes the streaming good for you and your viewers. I wish I had a gaming desk. God damn, I'm streaming off my dining room table. Anyway, here is my PC. You need a good PC. That 980 Ti there. Oh. You need a good PC if you want to stream. Not amazing. It doesn't have to be the best PC ever, but you do need a good PC. If you're running off a capture card streaming console games, it doesn't have to be as good as if you were streaming PC games, because streaming PC games as well takes a lot of load off your a lot of load onto your PC. This is my Mac. I use that to look at my Twitter feed on the fly, stuff like that. If people send me messages or images, it's good to have it, but not essential. Right, my monitor setup. I've got one monitor for my gaming, one monitor for my OBS programs and chat and Twitch alerts. I've got a camera as well. I've got the C9 something camera, C920 Logitech camera. It's really good. Highly advise that. The cheapest one on the market, and it's amazing. Full 1080p HD. And here we've got my capture card. I use the Live Gamer Extreme. I like this capture card because it uses 3.0 technology, USB 3.0. I advise you get a USB 3.0 capture card if you're streaming console, because it has literally zero lag. If you have an Elgato, most of you who have had an Elgato in the past know that there is so much lag. It's impossible to sync up your stream. It's a pain in the ass. Now, for my speaker setup, I've got some little speakers I connect to my PC. I connect that to my PC. They give me my alerts, my notifications, my followers, subs, donation alerts. Really good because it's not in my ear. It doesn't blast in my ear. It's a good setup. I like it. And for my actual headset I used for my gaming, I used the Sennheiser PC363Ds. They are stupidly comfy. I advise you guys to get a comfy headset, because if you're going to be streaming for a long time, some plastic cups can really ache your ears. It's not nice. So these are very fluffy, beautiful to play with. And the microphone is awesome as well, the one I'm using now. These are the consoles I use. I mainly play Xbox and Nintendo, but that's up to you. Whatever you guys want to stream, you decide on that. And finally, you need a good chair. You need a good chair. I've spent most of my money on this chair. Not essential, but if you're going to be sat down for a while, you want something comfy to wrap around your ass. So I suggest a good chair. But with that now out of the way, you are ready to stream. Let's go. Okay guys, you are now ready to stream. We're going to be streaming with OBS. I believe OBS is the best application to stream with at the moment. It is free and it supports so many different capture cards, webcams, software. It's all around, in my opinion, the best one, and also the easiest to use as well. It's very simple. It's got lots of good features. I highly recommend it. We're going to download a few more things as well before we start. So we're also going to download Twitch alerts. Now there's many different applications you could use for this, but I think Twitch alerts is the best as well, simply because it's free, it's simple, easy to use. So we're going to download this, and it's going to let us have an output directory for all of our follows and notifications in a text file, which we're going to use later on in the stream to put around our stream to maybe say like what our latest follower is, what our latest subscriber is, etc, etc. So that's going to help us out in the long run. So download that now. We're also going to download the plugin for CLR browser. That's going to let us use a browser source in OBS, which comes in handy later when we've got notifications that come up on the screen. If someone follows, it'll say, "You have followed, congratulations," for 5 seconds and go away. That's what we're going to use this for. Also, we're going to use this to put potentially chat on our stream as well, a live chat for people who are watching on their phone or on their TV and don't actually have the chat to look at. Sometimes streams do that. You don't have to, it's not essential, but it's always good to know that you can do it. Anyway, let's start out. First, we're going to name our first scene. Let's just call it test. That every scene you can have many different scenes. We're just going to do one for now, just to show off what you can do in OBS. Firstly, let's go to settings. Alright, so the settings are probably the most important thing you can have on Twitch, because without the right settings, it won't work. Your stream will lag, your stream will have bad quality, you might get banned from Twitch at worst case scenario. So let's start out. So that seems all good. Language English, theme default. You can have a dark theme if you want, but let's just stick with default. And every change you make sure you click apply as well. So let's go to the stream. Stream type. We are doing streaming services to Twitch, and obviously you've got all these other ones as well, which is awesome if you're streaming to any other website. Server, you want to choose a server that's closest to you. So I'm in England, so I'm going to click the UK server. And then we've got your stream key. Right, so for your stream key, you want to go onto your Twitch account and go to this page. So it'll be twitch.tv/your username/dashboard/stream key. You go here, you click on show key. Don't show it to anyone, because this is how you stream to Twitch. So what you do is you copy and paste that and then slap it in here. I'm not going to show mine because I don't want you to all stream off my account. It wouldn't be very cool. Next, we're going to go to output. So output mode, let's just do simple. We don't have to go advanced yet. Right, so video bitrate, the max Twitch will allow is 3,500. We're going to put that. Video bitrate is important as well, because that is what you're going to be sending to Twitch. Like, that is the bitrate you're sending. And because it's uploading to Twitch, you've got to have a good upload speed. So how people usually go with video bitrate is they go on speed test, they check their internet connection, and the upload part of your connection, you've got to make sure that is maybe like a little bit higher than what your video bitrate is. Because if you've got like a, I don't know, if you've got like a 3.5 upload and you're running at 3,500 bitrate, if your upload alters slightly, it can ruin your stream. So I would go with maybe go like 1,000 lower than your upload. So if let's say you've got like a comfortable 4.55 upload, this would be okay. But like I say, that's the max that Twitch will allow anyway. Any more than that, then you get banned off Twitch. So yeah, so work it like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe take about 20%, 30% off of what your upload is and make that your bitrate. That's my advice. That's what I've always gone off. If you've got like a 10 plus bitrate, you don't have to worry at all, because you can just put 3,500. Anyway, enough about bitrates. We're going to go on all day. Audio bitrate 160. That's just, yep, that'll do standard. Recording path. This is where if you want to make any videos, you can send it to a place on your computer. It just goes to your videos in your C drive. Change your qualities here, etc., etc. So let's apply that, because we've changed that. Audio, right, so this is obviously all the audio that's going to be outputted to your stream. I usually put it on the higher one of these, just because program will need to restart now. We'll leave it on that, just because we don't want to restart the program. Desktop audio device, just do default. That'll mean that anything that from your desktop will get recorded onto the stream. So all your notifications, all your sounds, all the audio will come through that, so you definitely need to put that on. Also, if you're streaming off of your PC on a PC game, you'll need that on so it can record the sound of your PC game. Next, we're going to use our mic device. So I'm going to use this headset I'm using now, so the Realtek high definition audio. We'll use that. Apply. And then also you can have this extra stuff here, like if you want to mute and stuff like that, but we're just going to leave that for now. Right, so this is your resolution for your Twitch, right? So what you want to have your base resolution at is what you're gaming at, what your console is, what your PC game is. So we're just going to do 1080p. Output resolution, I highly advise you to put it at 720p, because any higher than that, and Twitch just, for 3,500 bitrate cap, it's just not going to work. It will your quality will deteriorate whenever you're playing any fast speed games. So I advise 720p. There's hardly any difference, and the quality is just massive if you try and push for that 1080p. So I advise not to go for that. Sharpening scale. I usually go for this one. I don't really know the differences, but this one seems to just make it that extra bit better. I don't know. Like I've tested it a few times, but I always go for Langzos, so I'm going to go for this one. Common FPS values, right? So your FPS of your stream that you're outputting. This is important as well. You can sometimes get away with 60 FPS on Twitch, like quite a lot of streamers do it. However, if you're playing fast speed games like Mario Kart or Call of Duty or something where there's just stuff going on all over the place, your quality, when there's fast-paced stuff going on, will deteriorate. So it'll get very choppy. It'll start. You'll see pixels everywhere. So depending on your game is what you're going to set your FPS at. I usually play fast-paced games, so I'm going to put it on 30 because when I used to play Mario Kart, it got very, very bitrate and it's horrible. So we're going to put it on 30. Like I say, you can put it on 60. Also, it depends on your computer, this as well, and your bitrate. If your computer can't handle this and it starts lagging, you need to obviously lower the bitrate, lower the FPS, so your stream can actually run smoothly and successfully. But because we've got quite a good computer, we're going to leave it like this for now. These are quite standard settings. We're going to hit apply. Hotkeys, we'll just leave that for now, it doesn't matter. And advanced settings, we don't really care about that. That'll do. Right, boring things out of the way. First thing you'll notice is we've got desktop audio here and we've got mic here. They're the two main things. You can see every time I talk, blap, blap, it appears here. That's good. So let's actually make our scene. So we've titled this first scene test. Now we're going to add our sources. So first we want to add our video capture device, our capture card. If you are on PC, you want to go through game capture, click on there and choose your window here. Let's say it's Counter-Strike or, I don't know, Pokemon or Minecraft, I don't know. Just click it here, OK, and it'll appear. But we are not going to do it that way. We are going to, if I can delete this, goddamn. We're going to add our capture card. So video capture device, we'll call it game. I highly advise as well making sure you title correctly each of your sources, otherwise you're going to get confused. So there we go, it's found our AverMedia capture card immediately. Now what we want to do is change the resolution to custom and change it to what it's outputting at, so 1080p. Because our OBS is going to do the downscaling for Twitch, we don't need to worry about that. So there we go, that's all sorted. Match output FPS, yeah, we'll just do that. They're all good, those settings. Right, so we've got the game on here. Brilliant. Now we want to add our webcam. So we're going to add another one. Let's add a little spice as well. Let's put a little blue background behind it so it looks quite sexy. So you guys can add whatever backgrounds you want. Some people have crazy backgrounds where there's stuff going all around the side of the stream and everywhere, but let's just keep it simple. Let's have a blue background. That's what I usually do for my stream anyway, because I feel less is best. Alright, now let's add the webcam. Video cam device, webcam, create, OK. Right, it's going to look for that again. So that's what it always does. It always looks for your capture card. So it might have messed up here, but don't worry, we'll fix that in a second. So let's choose our webcam. Hello. That's all good. Configure. So let's just leave it like that. It looks quite good. Let's go. You can change all your webcam settings if you want, but this seems pretty good. And also, if you're putting stuff in the corner of the screen, make sure you hold control, because then you can like precisely put it where you want. So there we go. We've put that there. Let's squeeze that in a bit. There we go. That looks all right. Not perfect, but it'll do. Right, because this has happened, what you want to do is click on your game, right-click, go on Properties, and deactivate and activate. So that reactivates it. Done. Sorted. Right. Now that's out of the way. You could go like this. You could be good to go. You can stream on Twitch. All you have to do is go over to the right here and click Start Streaming. However, we do not want to do that. We do not want to do that yet. We want to add some sexy things onto this stream to make it like one of those streams where they're just shit's going on everywhere, people are following and you're thanking people, you know what I mean? One of those streams. So what we're going to do is, first we're going to add our browser source. So, browser source. That's this is what's going to be. This is what we're going to use for our notifications that pop up on the screen. They just go, "Boo, you followed," or "Boom, you subscribed." So let's do this. That seems good. Let's set the FPS to 60. Okay. Right. What we want to do here on the properties is the URL, depending on the URL, that's what shows up on the screen. Automatically, it's OBS project. We want to change that. So if we go to our Twitch alerts, whereabouts is it? If we go to our Twitch alerts, the website browser, once you've made an account and everything and linked it with Twitch, you can go to your alert box. And here you can change all your alerts. So from follower alerts to donation alerts to subscription alerts, etc., etc. It's all customizable. You can do what you want here. But once you've sorted all that out, it's quite self-explanatory. All you got to do is copy and paste this link. So copy. Then we go to OBS. Paste it in there. Okay. And now we see we've got that. So let's minimize that and put it at the top there. Right, so let's test this out. So if we go onto here, you can always test your followers, test your subscriptions, and test your donation alerts. So let's test it. So we're going to click this and then go back to OBS and see if it's worked.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. How do we know the name?
Holy shit, that was loud. I have my headset turned up all the way, but as you can see, it works. It appears on the stream. That is awesome. So once we've got that out the way, we're now going to add little notifications around the stream to say who our latest follower is, who our latest subscriber is, etc., etc. So for this, what you want to do is add a text file, and this is where downloading the Twitch Alerts app earlier is going to help out. So let's call this, what can we call this? Let's just say, let's see our newest follower. So we'll say follower newest, if I can type. Go. Right, so let's set a font. I always go for Cosmic Sans, bold. Let's go for 28. Go. Let's add some sexy font. Let's go with blue, blue and white. Drop shadow, outline. That looks nice. And this is where the magic happens. Right, what you want to do is you want to click Read from File. You then want to choose here what file it reads from. So what you do is you find where your outputs are for your Twitch alerts, which is where you set that up when you install Twitch alerts. And then you've got this massive list. You've got this massive list here of, you know, what it can do. It can give you the latest monthly top donators. It can give you session top donators. It can give you weekly donation amounts, etc. There's so many different things you can put on your stream if you want. But we're going to go with most recent follower. So this is most recent follower. Open. There we go. I've got it set already as newest monkey, Frank Free. Okay, there we go. We've got our newest follower in the top left corner here. The way to set what it says, if you go on your Twitch Alerts app, you can go on your file settings. You can go down to, where is it? Whichever one you want, but we're going to go to newest follower. Where is it? If I can find it. Most recent subscriber, most recent follower. And then you can change here what you want. So let's change it for now to newest UKOG. Save settings. And there you go, it's changed on there. But I don't want it to stay like that because I'll probably be streaming later, so let's change it back to save settings, newest monkey. There we go. So that's all working in real time as well. Really good. So now that we've done that, let's add the chat on there. So like I say, for people, this is an option. You don't have to, but let's add some chat on here. So let's add browser source again. We'll call this just chat. Okay. And then we want to go down to Night Dev. Right, you can use Twitch alerts, but I prefer Night Dev for this. So if you go on nightdev.com/projects, you can go to CapChat, install for OBS. This is also the place where you download your browser thingy. What's it called? That browser plugin. So you can download this here if you've forgotten. We've already got it, so we'll click next. So name of the stream. If I can even spell, god damn it, it's already there. UKOGmonkey, and then you can change what you want. Let's not have a chat fade. Show bots, meh. Prevent clipping. Let's leave that. Chat theme. Let's just not have a chat theme. We'll just have it as standard for now. Next, and then you get your URL here after you've done that. Copy that. Oh, excuse me. And then next, and then yeah, whatever. But what you want to do is as well change the height to 600 and width to 300. Do what it says because it's usually correct. So let's paste that into there. Height at 600. Oh wait, or was it the wrong one? Let me just do this. Sorry. Height of 600, width of 300. So width 300, height 600. We'll change this to 60 FPS just so it looks really smooth. Okay, and there we go. We've got that there. Connecting to chat server, chat connected, done. Right, that is quite high, so let's change that. Let's change the height back to like 300. Don't know what it was doing and suggesting that. There we go. We've got a little box here. So now if people were to chat in my chat, conveniently I've got it here. So let's say I'm a random user and I'm chatting. I like this stream. Boom! It appears on your stream. Looks sexy. Nice. So that's pretty much it. That is how you stream on Twitch. You can obviously there's a lot more things you can add. I'll show you quickly my full scene setup. So this is usually what my stream setup looks like when I'm live. I've got my game in the background, me here, got a little logo down there, my chat above me, and then I've got my newest tip, newest sub, and newest follow up above as well. Try and keep it simple because we want to focus on the gameplay in the middle. For some this is even too much for some streams, but I like it. You know, everyone has their own preferences. You'll find your way. But yeah, this is how I do it. So give me a like, give me a sub if you want, and hopefully I'll see you on Twitch.